Ladies and gentlemen, the modern battlefield is filled with technology. Satellites, GPS, radar, in fact, radio communication, electronic surveillance. Every signal can potentially tell an enemy where you are, what you are doing, and where are you going. So, the question is, what happens when an aircraft deliberately goes silent? That's right. Iranian commanders have reportedly revealed details of what they described as a daring operation against the US bases in whole West Asia. An operation in which pilots allegedly navigate without GPS, without INS, without radio transmission. Well, here Iran says that the pilots used traditional navigation techniques while maintaining what is known as electronic silence. And yes, that is the part that makes the whole story particularly interesting because electronic silence, it is not simply switching off your phone. For a military aircraft operating in contested airspace, communication and navigation system, they are normally essential. Pilots need to know where they are. Command centers need to know where their aircrafts are. Aircrafts need to coordinate with one another. Going silent, that means sacrificing some of those advantages in exchange for reducing the electronic footprint that an enemy can detect. According to Iran, the operation targeted Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, Al Adiri in Kuwait as well. Now we should be very careful here. The claims about exactly how the operation was conducted came from Iranian commanders. They represent Iran's account of what happened, rather than an independently established picture of every operational detail. But even the claim itself, it tells us something about Iran. Iran wants its military strategy to be understood. Tehran wants to demonstrate that America's technical superiority does not automatically mean American forces can see everything. And that is a very important psychological message here. For decades, the US has built a lot of advantages around satellite navigation, intelligence gathering, precision weapons, and electronic warfare. So, if an enemy can operate while minimizing those electronic signature, it creates another layer of uncertainty. Could an aircraft move without being detected in the same way? Could it approach a target without transmitting conventional signals? Could additional navigation method become useful again in an environment dominated by advanced technology? Now, these questions are becoming increasingly relevant because modern warfare, it is becoming a battle over the electromagnetic spectrum. It is no longer enough to destroy an aircraft. You want to disrupt its communication. You want to interfere with its navigation. You want to confuse its sensors. You want to make it difficult for the enemy to know what is real and what is a decoy. Iran's reported strategy, therefore, reflects a much wider lesson from modern warfare. Sometimes being invisible electronically, it can be almost as important as being powerful. And if Iran is combining that approach with new mobile air defense system, the result could create a more complicated operating environment for American and Israeli aircraft. Well, the real test, however, it will come only if such tactics are used in future confrontation and it is independently assessed. And yes, while Tehran says it is strengthening its military capabilities in the sky, on the ground, Iran is also claiming an major internal security operation against the people it accuses of working for a foreign intelligence network.